Key differences in importer and exporter security filing. Welcome back to our Customs Brokerage 101 series, where we dive deep into the world of international trade and customs procedures. In today's episode, we will be exploring the key differences between importer security filing ISF and exporter security filing ESF. So, grab your notepads and let's get started. Before we delve into the differences, let's understand the concepts of ISF and ESF. Both ISF and ESF are security filing requirements implemented by the U.S. Customs and Border Protection (CBP) to enhance security measures for import and export cargo entering or leaving the United States. Importer security filing, commonly known as ISF, is a mandatory filing requirement for importers. The purpose of ISF is to provide CBP with advance information about the shipment, ensuring that potential security threats can be identified and addressed in a timely manner. On the other hand, exporter security filing, or ESF, is a voluntary filing requirement for exporters. Although not mandatory, ESF allows exporters to provide pre-arrival information to the CBP, enabling a smoother and more efficient export process. Now, let's explore the key differences between ISF and ESF. Mandatory versus voluntary. ISF is a mandatory requirement for importers, meaning that failure to comply with ISF regulations may result in penalties and shipment delays. On the other hand, ESF is voluntary and does not carry any penalties for non-compliance. Timing. ISF must be filed no later than 24 hours before the cargo is loaded onto a vessel headed to the United States. In contrast, ESF can be filed anytime before export, even after the cargo has been loaded. Data elements. ISF requires importers to provide a set of specific data elements, such as information about the shipper, consignee, and contents of the cargo. ESF, being voluntary, allows exporters to provide additional information, such as commodity descriptions, packing lists, and other trade-related information. Party responsible. ISF places the responsibility of filing on the importer or their authorized agent, such as a customs broker. In the case of ESF, the exporter or their authorized agent is responsible for filing the security information. Consequences. Failure to file ISF or filing an incomplete or inaccurate ISF may lead to penalties, cargo holds, or even denial of entry into the United States. In contrast, as ESF is voluntary, there are no penalties for non-compliance. To sum it up, ISF is a mandatory filing requirement for importers, while ESF is a voluntary filing option for exporters. ISF must be filed 24 hours before vessel loading, whereas ESF can be filed at any time before export. The data elements required for ISF are specific and must be accurate, while ESF provides exporters with additional flexibility in providing information. We hope this episode has clarified the key differences between importer security filing and exporter security filing. If you have any further questions or topics you'd like us to cover, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of our upcoming videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time. This tutorial is independent and not affiliated with any U.S. governmental entities.